Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a review product, and it's a little bit different than my normal content, but I did feel like it was on brand for my channel because I do tend to do a lot of get ready with me. And during my get ready with me, I usually do my makeup and talk about some sort of event that's happening in Pokemon Go. So when I saw these products, I was immediately influenced, only because as you guys know, my favorite Pokemon is Eevee, and every time I see Eevee on Amazon, on my suggested, on my anything that has to do with shopping, I will get it. I am easily influenced and I'm not ashamed of it, and when I saw these I had to pick them up because I felt like it would be a great addition to my get ready with me's. So let me go ahead and show you the product. It is these EEVEELUTIon makeup brushes, and let me tell you, I ran so fast to get these and buy them, and they were on sale on Aliexpress. So usually I don't buy from Aliexpress, but when I saw these, I needed them and I bought them, and they came really fast. I ordered them about a week and a half ago and they got here a couple days ago, so it took about a week for them to come. I believe they came from China, not too sure, I'm pretty positive, but they came really quickly. So I believe these are going to be a really good addition to my get ready with me. So I'm going to go and show you each brush and show you if I feel like it's worth it or it's not worth it, and at the end I'm going to give my overall review on this product. So join me for this review. Alright guys, so I took them all out of their packaging. They all look like this. I'm going to go ahead and go one by one and show you how the brushes look and how I feel about them, the design of them, and all that fun stuff. So we're going to start off with the best Pokemon in the whole entire world. We're going to start off with Eevee. From the looks of it, this is a flat brush. This is very dense, and it seems like it would be very precise. The handle right here is made out of metal. I don't know if you guys can hear. It's made out of metal, and it seems very sturdy. This is a brush that I would probably use underneath my eyebrow, or maybe if I wanted to use it as a shadow brush and pack on the color somewhere that would have more of a dense color and a more pigmented color. The only thing I do have to comment on is the color of Eevee. As you guys can see, it's a very dark brown and Eevee is a lighter brown, but other than that, like, these seem like they would last a while. So I give this one maybe like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Not a brush that I would typically pick up if I needed to just slap on some color. Next, we're going to be looking at 3 original EEVEELUTIONs. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jolteon first. Jolteon is this nice yellow. The brush is a very slim, kind of a round tip brush. This is a brush maybe I would use maybe for concealer under my eye, maybe a highlight. The design of it is really nice. Same thing, metal, as you guys can see. The design is really nice. I have no complaints about it. Unlike the other one with the Eevee one, this one's a little more accurate with the color, so definitely would probably use this one. Out of all of them, probably one of the ones I would gravitate towards just because it's so universal. Next up, let's look at Vaporeon. Vaporeon is a very beautiful design. The end of it is a kind of like a pencil tip brush. This would be one I would probably use in my inner corner, maybe the tip of my nose, even underneath my eyebrow. It's definitely one that's more universal and can be used for a lot of things. The design of it, pretty good, pretty accurate, kind of a little different from the original design, but you can still tell that it's Vaporeon. Same thing, metal, and definitely sturdy. I would definitely probably gravitate toward this one. as well as the Jolteon one. All right, next up, let's look at Flareon. For Flareon, we have this nice orange color, this burnt orange, no pun intended. And we have this nice design. We have orange body, we have yellow on the parts that are accurate. We have that black in the ears. Like the other ones, the design is a little different from the original, but I mean, you can still tell like this is Flareon. We also have this pencil tip, just like we do with the Vaporeon. So they're both pretty much the same thing, to be honest. So as I said before, maybe one I can stick to having one certain highlight, and then the other one I can stick to having something else, so the colors don't get mixed up and it doesn't create a mess. So it is handy to have two of these, especially because I did say that it's one that I would gravitate towards. Next, let's take a look at Espeon. Espeon is this beautiful purple color. We have this purple body, we have some blue in the ears, and we have some white eyes. Even though I feel like this one's the furthest away from the original design, I feel like this one's the coolest one. It's definitely very, very cool. Has some really good designs. Something about all of these that I've noticed is they are very detailed. I don't know how they make these, but they are so detailed. And for this brush, we kind of have a slanted down, kind of similar to our Jolteon one, but this one's a little bit more fluffy and this one's a little bit more dense. This one will be something I would probably also use for highlight, maybe an all over shadow, which is what I typically do anyways. Same thing, the body's made out of metal and seems pretty sturdy. The only complaint I do have about this one is that it has some little links. The little hairs are a little bit longer than where it ends, but it's only like 2 of them, and I can definitely just cut them down and it should be fine. It shouldn't be an issue. But I mean, if I'm buying brushes, I'm hoping that they're in good condition. But then again, it is Aliexpress, and I mean, I can't complain for the price. I believe I got these for $10. If I didn't mention that before, I did get them for like $9.98 and they were on sale. So alright, next up, let's look at Glaceon. So this is Glaceon right here. We have the nice like aqua teal color, and on the end of the metal we have like these like circle bubble looking things, which makes the design super cool. This is a more precise kind of an oval shaped brush. This would be something I would use for my concealer underneath to make it a little bit more precise, give it a little bit, pack on more color underneath, and make sure that I have that pigment under my eyes, especially if I want to hide dark circles or any sort of blemish. I would just like I do right here, I would just pack that on and blend it. Alright, so I kind of had to take a little break because I'm sitting on the floor and my foot fell asleep. But next up we have Leafeon. So for the Leafeon brush, we have this really cool like teal color, and we have the green. So this is probably up there in favorites just because the design is so accurate. On the metal piece, we have these little swirlies. I don't know if you guys can see, we have these little swirlies on there. This is a little angled flat round brush. Ooh, little round brush. This would be one that I would use maybe all over the lid. I would maybe even use this as a lip pencil, like to kind of get that precise area. It's very universal. I definitely would be using this one for a lot of things, and I don't know, I just think it's super duper cute. Alright guys, so we're down to the last 2 EEVEELUTIONs, and I think we can all agree these are the best EEVEELUTIONs out of all of them. And I'm going to go with my second favorite, which is controversial, but we have Umbreon. And for Umbreon, we have this cool black color on the body, and we have the yellow where the yellow should be. This one has some red eyes, which I think is cool. And then we do have that black going down the the bottom, which is also made out of metal. The design on this one looks kind of like little palm trees, which is a little random, but I mean, it works. And it's also dark, so you can't really tell what it is unless you look at it closely. This brush is a fan brush, and as much as I love Umbreon, I am not a fan of fan brushes, no pun intended, but I just feel like they're very, just not very a brush that I would gravitate towards. This is a brush that I would normally not use. I know it's usually used for like highlight right here, if you want to use a little powder right here. And you know what, maybe I just haven't had enough fan brushes to try out, because I think I've only had one in the past. But I mean, I'll try it out and see how I like it. I don't see myself gravitating towards this one. I don't see myself grabbing it and just using it, because also I don't really use highlighter. But super cute design, I like it. And then lastly, the best evolution out there, and we have Sylveon. And I am a little disappointed in this design, only because I feel like there's not that much, oh, you guys can't even see it. I feel like there's not that much detail on it. I feel like it's very plain, and it's very just not as cool as like Umbreon or the Glaceon or even the Leafeon. Like, it's just, I feel like it's plain. As much as I love Sylveon, I feel like this one kind of lacks. But I mean, same thing, made out of metal. It is a brush that I would use, especially very commonly. It's very, very thin, super duper thin, and this would be one I would probably use even for my eyebrows, just to like shape them. And yeah, that's about it. Not a big fan of the design. Love the Pokemon, love the evolution, but just not a big fan of this brush. Alright guys, so that's it for all the brushes. If I'm being 100% honest, I would definitely buy these, only because I would love to have them in my collection, and these will definitely make an appearance in my get ready with me videos. In the listing, it also came with a little pouch. It's a little pink pouch with little gold little detail on top, and they do fit in them. So this will keep them safe. I don't think I'm going to use them as much. I have a little jar that I'm just going to place them in and display them in my room. But other than that, I recommend, if you guys are interested, I will be linking down the product below. And other than that, I hope you guys have a lovely day, and you will be seeing all my evolutions in a future video. So hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.